I think this experiment is turning out quite well. Soon we will meet all our objectives. Who is that? Hold on, just a moment. I know the voice, but my eyes, they fail me. Peter Parker, there you are. And you've brought friends. Well, of course, your friends are welcome here. I suppose you want to show off for the young ladies. Well, I can understand that, Peter. Any friend of my assistant is a friend of mine. Pleased to meet you. I am Otto Octavius. I do run this small, little, tiny empire here with our unique set of creations. Oh, they're interested in the cybernetics. Why, of course. Please, please, come in. So you're interested in what my mechanical arms can do for the layman. As you can see, they obey my commands. They are quite extraordinary. Oh, I do enjoy them so much. It's quite hot in here. I'm excited. So much is going on. I can't help but fog up just a little bit. You'll have to forgive me. I was cleaning my glasses right when all of you walked in on me. Oh, no. Peter, you know it's quite all right if you come by any hour. We must continue with our special projects. Yes, we must. Oscorp is, sadly, breathing down our necks on every creation that we come up with, and we don't want to lose command of these creations now, do we, Peter? I should refer to him as Mr. Parker. After all, he is the most professional assistant I have ever had, and quite intelligent at that. Well, you better get used to taking compliments. A handsome man like you is going to have to do that if he's going to do well with the ladies. Oh, you'd like to see my mechanical arms again? Why, of course. Here's one for you to study. It's quite interesting, isn't it? I know they look a little formidable, and I know they look a little frightening, but they are, I assure you, completely safe. My mind controlling their every movement, their every action. The pincers, I know, look a little intimidating and frightening, and yes, they could be weaponized, but in this case, I am strictly using them for the peaceful study of science. Oh, I know it's quite warm in here today. I was doing some radiation studies, building a serum for the outbreak that has just occurred in Manhattan Island. So that you can see if I direct you over here to my monitor screen. Behind young Parker. There you go. Now, I'd like to see Mayor Osborn put his hands on that, wouldn't you, Parker? Oh, the mayor, we have a long history. I would rather not get into it at this time, but let's just say I'm not a big fan. He won't get my vote in November. Well, I'm quite sorry. I didn't know you brought his son, Harry. Harry, forgive me. Politics are not personal. Of course. I understand, Harry. You must forgive me. Well, in this day and age, 50% would agree with your father and 50% won't. So I guess I'm in the latter. You're quite an understanding and astute young man. That is a very intelligent answer. Please come over here where you can get a better view of the monitor. Do you see how the cybernetics tie into my synaptic? Yes, right into my cortex. It's quite ingenious, and it's done all with that little interface. In this age of the internet, the progress we are making with these advancements is quite amazing. I know. It's so hot in here. You would think summer would give up the beast, but the ghost, I should say. But no. Summer holds on deep into autumn this year, but we will persevere. I do like that myself. Well, you're welcome. There's some study materials right there that young Parker has many more on his iPad. I don't personally use one. I'm a desktop man myself. But I know my way around with my index finger on an iPad or a, what do they call them, smartphones? I try to keep up with the times, you know. But the glory of youth, everything comes so quickly to all of you. Did you see everything that you wanted to see? Well, it was so good of all of you to come tonight. Yes. I have a tiny bit of the test serum ready to be inspected. Such a small amount, Peter. Look at that. Not even enough probably to replicate. But soon my processes will produce more, and then I'll have enough of the serum to take to the authorities. Okay, and then we'll cure this pandemic. Yes, that's right. Well, I'll see you soon then. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting all of you again. Okay. And you? Ah. Yes. And you. Very good. Well, have a wonderful time at the movies. I wish I could go with you. I want to see that Ant-Man and the Wasp biography. It's quite interesting what they're doing on the West Coast these days. Have some popcorn for me. Yes, we will talk later, Peter. Thank you. Have a good night. Does he know? Does he suspect anything? Does young Parker suspect anything? No, I cannot envision a world in which young Parker would be ever persuaded, even by his friend Spider-Man, to turn on me, his mentor, the good Dr. Octavius. Why, I've done everything for him, just like I have helping Norman Osborn steal all of my discoveries just so he could claim them as his own. Oh, how I despise Mayor Osborn and Oscorp. How they must be stopped. And how I will stop them. Yes, it's with my beauties, That's right. Come to me, my babies. Come to Daddy. With you, our powers complete. The radiation coursing through my body. New strength, new invulnerabilities. And my mind, the processes of my thoughts traveling faster than the human mind can process. You are like a living being, my beautiful arms, my beautiful tentacles. You truly make me Dr. Octopus. What shall I do when young Parker returns? Should I tell him? Should I trust him? I don't think I can trust him. What if he turns on me? I do not want to think these things. Where did these thoughts come from? Young Parker would never turn on me. not even for Spider-Man. Spider-Man must be stopped. But young Parker's deluded, another youth fooled by a popular young man, the one that all the girls notice. He just wants to impress the girls. I can see that now, and make friends. He will not turn on me for Spider-Man. No, he would never turn on his mentor. No, and he will not try to, I can't see, stop my plans, no matter how nefarious they are, because I'm going to save the world. I know it. I'm going to save them all, and May will love me. I will have the true love of Aunt May. Oh, what it was like when I first met her. My eyes meeting hers, I could see the genuine, dare I say it, love in her heart for me, for me, for me. Aunt May saw my genius. She saw my discoveries. She believed me when I told her about Oscorp. Yes. It's unfortunate she had to stop by when Peter was away, but I know she's safe. She's safe in the closet, safely bound and gagged. I would never hurt May. I could never hurt someone that I care about as much as May Parker, Peter Parker. Peter, if he finds out I've captured his aunt, I need to let his aunt go. Why am I holding his aunt? She's not a hostage, and she doesn't even know what I'm doing here. She walked in on me. There's no reason for me to act this way towards her. She couldn't cause any damage. She couldn't stop my plans. Once I have the serum, once I destroy Oscorp, once I kill the mayor, I can heal everyone with my serum. And when I heal everyone, I'll release May Parker. I'll take the bonds off of her arms and legs, and the gag from out of her mouth. She is an older lady, though fair and beautiful. She gets younger with every movie version. She just looks like that girl from My Cousin Vinny so much that I'm taken with her. What a gorgeous figure she strikes. My tentacled arm sliding around her thin waist, picking her up from the ground. Her shoe gingerly falling off as she collapsed into my mechanical arms. I pulled her in. Oh, May, you're so fair, so beautiful, so sweet. I wish nothing but the best for her. I must triple production of the serum. The serum must be produced in time for the people, so I could save them. I could be the one who saves the world, and then Osborn will lie dead at my feet. Norman Osborn and his son Harry, who saw the greater genius in Dr. Octopus, will see me as his savior, his new father, and his mother shall be May Parker. I will bring balance to New York, and then the world. With young Parker as my assistant and his aunt under my spell, he will dare go to the authorities. No, I have everything. The whole plan is worked out. In my mind, I have the whole plan worked out. keep thinking I'm doing something wrong. I'm leaving some stone unturned. May is in the closet, quietly resting, medicated, sedated. When she wakes up from her glorious dreams, she will remember me as her champion, as her savior, as her Lord. And I will be the king of Manhattan Island, the king of a new Amsterdam made in my own image. Production is doubled, soon it will be tripled, and we will have enough serum to stop the pandemic. I must hurry. If only Peter knew I am actually the cause of the pandemic. My manufactured disease will be easily stopped by my antidote. You're a genius, Otto Octavius. You're a genius. And you're sexy. And you're beautiful. And you're handsome. And you're a king among men. A genius. Why, even the likes of Einstein would bow before your mind powers that only the atom radiation could give me. That's when I started having problems. The radiation, the interface worked. I was not feeling strange until the radiation struck me. The radiation altered something inside my mind. I know it. I feel it. I would never do anything to harm anyone, let alone a little. I would never harm Peter Parker or his aunt. I'm infatuated with her. I want to be the father that Peter never truly had. He could help me in my lab, and his aunt would make us sandwiches, those small little cucumber sandwiches with the cut off crusts made in triangles, and tuna, and the ham salad, but the very good ham salad, not the pasty kind, but more of a unique flavor and blend, with hand-cut pickles put inside the ham salad. That's what Aunt May would bring to the party, and we would have our guests there at my wedding, Hammerhead and Adrian Toombs and the Shocker and the Scorpion, and of course I would have to have Norman Osborn's son Harry brought in. Yes, he would have to serve us. Oh, he would be a good waiter. I'm sure he knows how a waitstaff works hard for their tips, being that he lived in his cultured castle high above everyone in the penthouses of Manhattan Island. Oh. And they would all bow to me. All of them. Electro. Electro would. And the goblin. Would I invite the goblin? I don't know if I'd invite the goblin. He's so destructive. It almost came to me just now. It almost came to me. Who was the Green Goblin? It was in my mind just for a moment, and then it absconded away, and I can almost see it. Who was the Green Goblin? I don't know. Maybe I could ask May. Maybe May would like to freshen up a little bit. I could take her down to Macy's, and she could have anything she wanted, right out of the window display. She cuts a fine figure of a woman. I'm sure they have her size. And I would buy her the most expensive bridal gown and the biggest wedding this city has ever seen. Because I know true love when I see it. You do see it, don't you? Don't you see see what I can do? I can do anything now. I'm free. I'm no longer trapped by this weak and dilapidated body. I am a god now, and I have the strength of a god in my hands and my claws. They strike a most intimidating figure. I am so proud of everything I've done. Oh. Production has now reached triple levels. And I will have Spider-Man brought in like Hannibal Lecter, strapped down in chains, his arms and legs held by the strongest vibranium chains that a king could buy. And I will purchase a armed guard, the Rhino, yes, and the Wrecking Crew, and they will be my personal guards to protect me from Spider-Man, who wouldn't make a move with that rogues gallery surrounding him. My plan is coming together. Can you see it? Oh, of course you can't see it because you're fogging all up. Oh, hold on, Otto. Let me fix that for you. Yes, I will clean off the foggy areas and wipe your brow. Yes, and wipe your eyes so you can see. You're so blind without your glasses. I remember that time. I remember when they knocked my glasses off in school. But not anymore. No. Now, you and I, we hold all the cards in our many hands. Yes. I like it. I like my evil little laugh, don't you? I think maybe when we have young Parker come back, I'll tell him everything. I'll have to get Aunt May out so she could fix him a bowl of cream of wheats, maybe. Is that what the youth eat today? Malto meal, maybe? Maybe a hearty bowl of oat bran cereal. I know it does wonders for my constitution. Oat bran cereal it'll be, and some toast, and orange juice, and coffee, fresh ground coffee from my cappuccino machine. Oh, May Parker will love my cappuccino machine. I spared no expense, and then I upgraded it with some interesting innovations of my own. She will be so impressed with my double latte that... do you think she would love a man like me, a broken man like me, that anybody could love? A man like me, like, I don't understand. It was like when that wave of radiation struck me, it went over top of my body, and young Parker, he said I was okay, but I should go get checked out by the medical staff. And I something told me not to go. I'm fine. There's no radiation. That didn't do anything to me. I'm gonna save the city when I give them the antidote to the disease. I created that disease. No. Otto. Otto, look what you've done. Look what you've done. You've crossed the line, Otto. crossed the line, Otto. And now it's time to bring this plan to fruition. Don't worry, May's fine. She's fine. Young Parker is fine, Otto. He's fine. It's Norman Osborn who should be fearing us, Otto, not you fearing me, Otto. I'm you, Otto. This is our plan. Yes, come back to me. There you go. This is our plan. And we're going to stop Spider-Man for good and heal the city and kill Osborn and destroy Oscorp, bringing it down to the ground and make rubble of it. And when we heal all the sick from the pandemic, we will be hailed as heroes. Heroes to the whole world. You and I, Otto. I will be hailed a hero. And you will do well to agree with me. We have the serum almost ready. Calibrations are correct. My cybernetic inputs firing on all synapses, all neural pathways correctly aligned. It's time to leave this hot, dreary, steamy laboratory and take the world by storm. We will rule the world when morning comes. Time to send out my announcement to the papers. The Daily Bugle will print my manifesto in the morning paper, my wedding invitations going out in the mail. Don't forget to RSVP. I wonder who will give her away. In the past, always a bridesmaid, but this time, I'm going to be the groom. Such an exciting time to be alive. Such an exciting time to be alive. Don't you think so, Otto? I do. Spider-Man. Oh, if he tries to stop me, I'm going to kill him. I'll rip him apart with my arms and watch him bleed.